So today I'm going to show you how I prepare these little drawings and little paintings into fridge magnets, how I glue them down. That tape is put on the back. It's easy to come off. It's a painter's tape. Take it off carefully. Oh, what did I do with my scissors? Hell. So be careful when you're trimming to the edge. You want a bit of a white edge, but not much, and you want it to be straight. I could do that with a blade and a ruler, but there's not much area to grip onto there, so you have to be careful. Okay. Don't let the buckle of the paper get in the way. These drawings have been slightly fixed with archival fixative, a thin layer. I do that for the pencil drawings and the gouache drawings because these are varnished lightly afterwards for protection. So that now is ready to be glued down. These are prepared in advance. It's a lengthy process to prepare them, but I like doing it. So I just want to make sure that I've got one here that's the right size. They vary a little bit in size. So I want there to be a slight border when I glue it down. I don't want the paper to overrun the little panel. So this would be okay. Okay, I'll use this one. It's a little tight, but I'll use that one. Get rid of this. Now I'm using pH neutral adhesive. Small brush, and I have a little damp rag to clean up here quickly, and I have papers to press with. So set everything up, make sure you're ready to go. Once this glue is on here, you don't have much working time. So I have some glue here which has been watered down just a touch, so that I can water this glue down just a bit. Not much, hardly at all actually, but just a bit. Not much, that's enough. Just wet the brush a bit. Hardly anything on the brush, but a bit of water. Hold this so that you're not accidentally getting any glue on the front of the drawing. Paint carefully to all the edges. Make sure that everything is covered. Also make sure that you don't have much excess on here, because that can cause problems with air bubbles and just creating a general mess. It's always easy gluing down a small piece. It's hard gluing down a large piece. It just gets cumbersome. But gluing small pieces is never a problem. All these kinds of glues are similar, like Page's white glue, Carpenter's glue. This one is just formulated a bit differently to be archival, I take it. Okay, there's not much excess on there, so I don't have to do anything further. Now put this on the panel. Delicately sort of work it into place. Watch that you don't have any overrun on the edges. Clean up your mess, clean up your fingers. Take a sheet of paper, scrap paper, cover it, press down. Don't spend too long pressing now. Lift it up and make sure that you're still in position. And repeat this. You have to keep lifting it because you're getting little bits of glue on here that would stick if you didn't repeatedly pick up like that. Sort of press in the middle first, and then later the edges. If you press in the middle first, you're forcing all the glue out, forcing the air bubbles out, so that you're not trapping air bubbles in there. Now, don't do that for too long. Oh, look, it moved. So that's what happens. You actually have to concentrate quite a lot to make sure that this doesn't mess up on you. Okay, that's back in place. Again, repeat, but quickly remove. Take another sheet of paper. Check to make sure you're not getting any excess glue on your edges. Delicately. Don't touch the front. You can touch the edges with your hand. Never touch anything that you're collaging with your hands. You'll get cumulative muck. You'll just get gradually dirtier. Keep doing this for a while. This is water-based glue, so it'll have some tendency to lift. So that's why you do it for a little longer than maybe is even necessary. Your thumbnail is enough to do this. Oh geez, I'm kind of off to the edge doing that. Sorry, I should have been more here in the middle. I wasn't looking at the camera. Okay, that's probably pretty good. Spend a little time with your thumbnail, or whatever really. You can use an instrument to do this too. You can use a hard instrument to press down with. I just use my fingers. There's no need for anything more on something this small. These are 2.75 times 2.75 inches square, and so that's tiny. Okay, that looks like it's well done. Sort of looking here to make sure that I'm not getting any glue on the edge. And I'm making sure that these edges are really stuck down, making good contact with the surface. Okay, I think that's okay. So it looks like that. Now the back is going to have a magnet glued right here, and with my signature right there. These will be varnished twice lightly with an acrylic gloss varnish, and so the signature back there so that it can't smudge. So these will be little collectible pieces that can be kept for years and years. They can be put on a metal surface like your fridge, but they can also be framed very easily in a shadow box frame. They can be put framed individually or in groups of 2, groups of 4, groups of 6. Groups of 100 if you have a really big monstrous frame like nobody has or nobody ever will do. Okay, that's it for this.